Hey GYS Crew, this is going to be a super quick video with an announcement and some SP success. I know that we all love success stories, particularly if it is people getting their specific person. But first, the announcement. So, if you don't already know from what I've been dropping in videos and here on the YouTube page, I am having a boot camp. I haven't had a boot camp in forever, but I am having a GYS Get Your Shit boot camp for the holidays. So if you're wanting to get your shit, if you're wanting to have a better understanding of the law of assumption, if you feel like you've been watching videos and you're trying to piece it together, but it isn't clicking, then this boot camp is for you. So with this full boot camp, this is what you're going to get. A recorded class where I talk about manifestation from A to Z. You are going to have worksheets that are going to help you, along with a couple videos, to get clear on what you want and to get ready for the recorded class. Then, after you watch the nearly 3-hour recorded class covering manifestation from A to Z, what manifestation is, how we manifest, how we form assumptions, how to create affirmations, how to have a routine, the tools that you can use in order to stay on track, how to deal with the 3D, anxiety and manifesting, like the list goes on. Because I literally cover from A to Z, revision, almost anything you can think of that I've ever talked about in a video is probably in this class to a certain extent. So anything you would need to know about manifestation in order to get what you want to help it click for you. Then you will get a live Q&A session that is going to be, for this one, November 3rd. I don't know when I'm going to do a next one, but for this one, it's November 3rd, where you can ask me any of the questions that you have had so far or other manifestation questions. And then you get a month of accountability with me in a private Facebook group. So I'm going to help you learn how to have a routine, get that routine done, and keep a clean mental diet. That is what the goal is for this next month with me. Oh, and guess what? There's more. You get a 20-minute call to discuss with me your specific situation if you're not wanting to discuss things in the group. People love the boot camp because not only do they actually finally figure out most of the time manifestation and how it works for them, but they learn how to have a routine, how to actually have a clean mental diet, how to persist, and then they're held accountable by me. But one of the big kickers is that they can get feedback in real time for when they're dealing with 3D shiznit. Because you know what? Unless you're getting an emergency call with me, most of the time I'm booked out a week or two, sometimes more for phone calls. I mean, it depends. It depends on, you know, what the ebb and flow is and how much availability that I have. But when people are in the boot camp and they're responding to the daily accountability questions, they, you know, if they've had a rough day, they can say that they've had a rough day. We don't get too much into circumstances, but I can give them some tips on what they could do in that moment, or maybe why they're experiencing what they're experiencing. So it's a big plus of doing the boot camp. But if you want to do the boot camp, I still have a handful. I mean, not too many, but I think I still do have a few slots remaining for the $100 off. I think the code was SAVE100, SAVE in caps with the number 100. It's on the flyer that's posted in the community. So, you know, you can save $100 off. It's regularly $3.99, I believe, and some people are getting it for $2.99, which if you consider a 3-hour class plus preparation for the class and a month of accountability and a 20-minute call, I mean, you're getting a lot for that. So anywho, there's that. That's the announcement. The success, one of my clients started immediately having success once they got off the phone with me, and they started immediately implementing what I told them to do. I am in my 5th year of coaching. I am nearly in my 6th year. I mean, it just won't be too much longer and probably be in my 6th year, but I don't know how many months away I am from that, but who cares? Anyhow, I am in my 5th year of coaching, and I've coached now thousands of people, and I have figured out a way to teach people in order to help them get their shit. Mostly it's affirming and persisting, but I review affirmations. I make sure that what a person's affirming implies that they have what they want. And then I give them some tools in order to help them deal with the 3D so that they can persist. People don't have to use tools, but you know what? They find that they are helpful when they do. And I have developed things over time, over the course of coaching so many people, that helps me to explain manifestation in a way that works for them. I often pick up things in the phone call that they don't realize that they're doing, so I'm able to point out things to people. And my clients are successful. Why? Because I give them tools so that they can be successful. You know what? All you have to do is affirm and persist. But many people, they struggle to do that. And they struggle to do that because they're dealing with an old story, or they're dealing with their emotions, or they're struggling with a 3D. And so I give people tools in order to deal with those things, and so that they can move forward and actually have their 3D reality conform. Which is why when my client got off the phone with me and she started immediately implementing what I told her, guess what? Her no contact with her SP ended. And I've had many people tell me that, where they literally have had no contact stop after starting to implement what I told them. Some people as soon as a few hours later that day or the next day. No joke, that is what happens to me constantly, where people are reaching out telling me that they're getting their shit. Now this, client of mine who feels like they have unusual circumstances. I'm not going to say that they do or don't, because a lot of people feel like their circumstances can be difficult, or, seem like it would feel impossible to navigate. But this individual is indicating to me that not only did no contact get broken, not only is SP smothering her with love and affection, but she's telling me reality is conforming fast, just like you said. I'll update more soon, but I'm intending for big testimonial for you. I think I've got this in the bag. And she said, it's so crazy. It's like a whole different reality. We have been so in love and consistent contact and seriously together now, while she's letting the things in the 3D that need to move. But SP is up in her business, in her reality, treating her like a diamond, doing all these things despite all the circumstances that seemed so impossible. And she feels completely in her power. And what's totally awesome is that she sees evidence that SP's moving towards giving her the ring. When we were on the phone, that didn't even seem like a distant hope. And so going from, and I'm talking that my first call with this, my first and only call with this individual was 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks. Went from no contact to being in contact, having a situation that seemed undesirable, felt impossible, moving away, like literally the shit is moving. And SP was freaked out about some stuff, which is why the no contact appeared to happen in the 3D. And he's come forward full force, is with her, wants to be with her, and she thinks she's getting that ring. And from the text that she sent me that she, wanted to share, I would say so too. So at least that's my assumption anyway, and it's hers. You know what? So that means that's what's going to be happening, yo. So from no contact to literally within 3 weeks, SP's hot and heavy, saying I love you, dealing with whatever, needs to be dealt with. Shit's shifting in the 3D, and she's going to get what she wants. She's going to get what she wants. She's going to get it. So this can happen for anybody, and this is not unusual. I have tons of success stories that you guys see me posting, and those are the ones that I'm allowed to share. And my client gave me permission to make this video and talk some about her, but just have it be anonymous and not give any of her identifiers away. And she's ecstatic. She's totally, completely ecstatic. And she just knows that she's going to get it. And she's just affirming and persistent and calm as a cucumber, chilling like a villain while getting her fucking shit. So, you know what? You can have one-on-one coaching with me, or you can go ahead and join the boot camp. Nobody needs any coaching. You can always continue to watch the videos. But if you feel like you want to have that additional person help you out, I'm here for you. And just love having people get their shit. If you want me to crack you into shape because you feel like someone really needs to get on you and ride you hard and like flat out call you out when you're making stupid ass excuses of why you can't affirm and persist, then join the boot camp, because I literally will call you out on your shit in front of an entire group or on the phone. I don't care, because you will get on the horse and get your manifestations, period. Plus, in the boot camp, you're going to be with like-minded people, probably manifesting similar things who will also be encouraging to you. But we encourage, but we also don't put up with the BS excuses that you might be able to tell yourself and get yourself to get away with, not with me, because you're going to be accountable to me and to your peers, and that's where the difference lies. So if you want to join the boot camp, love to have you. Still have some spots available. Still have some spots available if you pay in full, where you can still get a discount. And otherwise, I still have the one-on-one coaching if you'd like to look into that. But I want y'all to get your stuff. You can literally go from no contact to basically being told, I love you, with SP smothering you with love and attention while hinting towards this business that you know that they're serious about in record time. It doesn't have to take forever. You just got to firm, persist, and get your shiznits. So until the next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye.